What is going on, coin collectors? Right here I have a lot of my finer coins laid out. I don't have every single slabbed coin laid out, but I do have a nice variety of some coins for you guys to see. I kind of want to go through maybe each one of them and kind of just go into detail and just show off the coin. Not me showing off my collection, but showing off in the sense that, you know, just something for you guys to see, because I like watching coin videos. I like seeing what people have. You know, I love browsing eBay and seeing what's out there. Like, I spend probably an hour a day minimum on eBay or Mercari, or OfferUp, or even Heritage Auctions, just seeing the type of coins that are out there. So I laid out a little bit of a variety. There's a couple coins that I just didn't feel like digging through all my stuff to find. Like, I got a nice 1913 Buffalo nickel I could have showed you guys, and a few others. So I figure I'd just lay some out in order of kind of like, you know, small denominations, and I feel like this one kind of just goes with it because of the size, and really just the size. And then we got nickels, and we got 1 2-cent piece right here. It's a red-brown designation. A silver and wartime nickel. Let's see, we got a standing Liberty quarter that's toned. It's beautiful. We got a nice, what is that? The Nevada Silver Collection, huh? And we got a nice cap bust, a drape bust, a 1917 Variety 1, A55, but it's a full head, which is pretty cool. Nice Carson City right here. We got a, all sorts of stuff. We got a nice toner right here. This one is a nice one because it's a nice high grade. But I'm gonna set my camera down now, and we'll just start picking some up. That way the camera's not going all wonky and making you guys mad. Alright, and I think what we'll do is we'll start out with maybe some of the more recent purchases, or some of the ones that stand out, or maybe that I only have 1 or 2 of. Right here, I just got this last week. I got it through a Facebook group for, I think it was silver stackers, or silver miners, or gold and silver miners on Facebook. Got it through a nice gentleman. And this is a $2.50 Mint State 62 Liberty Head gold coin. It's a very nice coin. It's a couple little scratches, you know, on the holder, but that's okay. And it's a nice old green holder, so at least I got one old green holder to show off. It sucks. I used to have a 1921 piece dollar. I think it was a Mint State 62, and it was actually a variety coin. I did do a video on it. I ended up selling it. And this one here is a really hard coin to find. This is a 1793. So it's a Washington. It's like a colonial era coin, and I believe, if I remember correctly, this actually was made in the in England. Well, I forget exactly where, but this coin was made for coin collectors, which is what the cool thing is. This is a very expensive coin, way undervalued, and I've turned down offers for up to $1,600 on it because I have one of the only few available. Because trust me, I spent a year looking for one, and above like a very fine 20 grade, and that's the only one I found in over a year of looking for it. Next, let's go through. We'll do the small denominations. I'll show off this nice one right here. We have a really nice. It's a Proof 65, 1895. It's an Indian head cent. Let's see if we can get a little closer. There you go. That's beautiful looking tone. Beautiful looking coin. Marvelous toning. I definitely can see the Proof 65. Honestly, it could be higher. It's definitely nothing lower because there's no blemishes, scratches on it. You know, it could even be cameo, but it's a brown, so it's like, you know, would they really put a cameo on that? A lot of times when you get toned coins, they're just going to automatically call it brown, even if it like started toning when it was red. At least that's what I think, or in my opinion. And just because that one was so beautiful, we'll do another really nice one now. I love to get first and last years of a certain coin design. So say, for example, Indian head cents. Right? I like to get the last year, like 1909. I do have another one by NGC that's a 64 red, but I don't want to show you the same coin twice. And I always debate, though, which one I like better. I think I put these in a video before, but this is a really nice coin, hard to find, and it is a true red. A lot of times you agree or you don't agree with the red or red-brown or brown designation, which a lot of times, you know, I can concur and be like, yeah, that coin should be a different color designation, but I agree with that one. And we'll finish with one more Indian head cent. I got this one at a coin show in Jacksonville, which there is one coming up next weekend. I believe October 14th it is. This one's got some nice toning too. 63 red brown, 1887. Really nice coin. I like to get my coins from everywhere. Instagram, Facebook groups, eBay, Mercari, OfferUp, any kind of site. Coin shops. There's a couple coin shops around Jacksonville, Morehead City more specifically. So if you are in the area and you're looking for a good coin shop to go to, you got CJ's Coins in Jacksonville. You have also like these little like resale stores. And then you have Morehead City Rare Coins. That's my #1 favorite coin shop to go to. Very nice, very great people who work there. This is a nice 1909 VDB, mid-stage 66 red. I've got another one in the 66 red. It has some interesting toning to it. And then one in 64 red as well. And here we have a nice, this is like an earlier wheat cent proof, which is kind of cool. Kind of I think I paid like over $100 for this thing. It's a really nice looking coin. Of course, it's the proof 64 red. It's nice there's no like black spots on it, the black spots of death, you know. Let's see, we'll just go up the order now. Did I do those? Yeah, I did. And so, you know, I'm in my mid-20s. So if you're wondering like, oh, who collects this kind, or you know, you want to get a little bit of variety, well, I'm in my mid-20s on a on a Marine salary budget, so this is what I like to collect, you know. I don't really spend my money on other things. I put some money in the bank, pay off my my car loan and any other kind of bills I have. You know, I pay all my own bills. And these are the coins I like to get. This is where I like to put my money. I like collecting silver and gold bullion as well. And I think it's cool to get at least one coin of each variety. In a nice slab, in a like a mint state 60 or higher. As you can see, mine are mostly mint state like 62, 63 or higher for most of the examples that I have laid out. And we'll just jump into we'll do the Liberty nickels first. This is a nice, kind of inexpensive 64. It's not a coin video if you don't drop your coins. But you see it's got a little spot right there, or is that on the? No, I think that's on the coin. It is. Oh, I guess I never really noticed that. There's a couple little spots on this coin. Yeah, 64 red. You could probably find a lot of these in an annex container. Next, we'll just jump right into this one. This is a very beautifully toned proof Liberty nickel. It's a 1888. I think it's more. Yeah, it's more of a rare date. I mean, only 4,500 minted in terms of proof, and this one is by all means a fantastic specimen. I mean, it's got like this purplish, goldish toning going on, and if you're wondering if it's on the back as well, sure is. This is one of my probably in my top 10 favorite coins that I own. This one is as well. Honestly, I love Liberty nickels. I love proof Liberty nickels. Let's be honest. Let's be fair. I'd like to get a nice cameo, and this one kind of is. This, in my opinion, this should be cameo. I think this is not graded correctly. Maybe the person who sent this in, they had to specify it was cameo, or maybe it's because of the back. But the front, definitely. I'm trying to show in the mirror without covering it up, but you could see, I could see my finger's reflection pretty easily, so I think it should be a cameo. And when I look at this actually under a coin microscope, there's a lot of doubling that goes on in the coin too, whether it's machine doubling or some other type of doubling, but nonetheless, there's doubling there, which is just kind of cool, you know, it adds fun to the coin. Right here we have a 1911 64 CAC, which is pretty cool. Only a few coins that I have a CAC sticker on. I have one or two others that, you know, I just didn't put them out here. I got a lot of coins. I got a lot of slabs. So it's a cool date because, you know, you think 1911, you think the pistols, so it's fun to get. So sometimes dates also stick out like that, which is why I like to buy them. This one, actually, I got, I think, within the past month. I've always wanted this coin. I bought a Proof 64. I don't remember if it was cameo or not, but it was in 1883. And it got lost in the mail, and I was really sad about that because I got a great deal on it. I think I paid like $380 for like the Proof 64 that got lost in the mail. I got refunded, and I think the seller did have insurance. I bought the old one through eBay, but this one I got through eBay as well. And like I said, I like to collect the first or last years of a coin, and this is the last year of the shield nickel. It's a marvelous specimen. You know what? Let's compare the cameos to the ones I said, oh, it should be cameo. Like, it might be hard to pull up. You kind of can see that reflective surface. And look at this reflective surface. They look the same. They really do. If anything, this one has more of a reflective surface than this one. That's kind of crazy. Let's look at the back. Yeah, I think the Liberty nickel has more of a reflective cameo surface than this one. Definitely does. When I look at it in my eyes, that's crazy. That should be a cameo. Yeah, it. Believe me, I'm not just saying that because they're my coins and I want them to, be more valuable or better. But that Liberty nickel front and back has more of a reflective surface. That's interesting. That's why it's fun to pull out your coins from time to time and just go through them. So it's fun to make a little video like this. This is it's the first year of the shield nickel, 1866, and it has the rays. The rays being all these little rays and stars right there. So let's pull out this one again. This one still has the stars, but it doesn't have the rays. You see that? So that's kind of cool. You didn't know about that. Here's just a silver nickel. So they did the silver nickels from 42 to 45. The United States needed to save nickel and copper, and they were able to save I think it was like 800,000 pounds of, it was either copper or nickel, and then the other metal they were able to save about 1.8 million pounds. That way they could put it towards the war effort. And it's silver because it has the mint mark above Monticello. There are a couple errors on some of the dates for the silver nickels too to look out for. This one I really like and want to show off because it's of course it's a standing Liberty quarter. It doesn't have the full head designation. I mean, I guess barely didn't get it. You can see in the middle of the head, which it's okay. I agree with, but it's for it not being a full head. It's still a nice looking head because there's a lot of times when you get one that's maybe even mint state 65 and the head is just all smushed down and it really kind of like detracts from the coin, or like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't look, it's like, dang, it's a 65, but there's something that ain't right about it. And sometimes when you get the black spots or something like that. So this is a really nice coin, in my opinion, especially for it being just a 62. Just a marvelous coin, not really any spots or anything, nothing that takes your eye away from the loveliness of the coin. And it's hard to find toning on those standing Liberty quarters. So on something like a Morgan dollar, you'll find toning. You'll find tons of Morgan dollars that have that has toning on them. But other coins, not so much. Right here, you guys have all seen this. People love this coin, and they made the new silver dollars in 1986. After the obverse of this coin, and I think it is a beautiful example of a 65. Got a little mark right there. I don't think that's part of the design. Yeah, little mark right there. Came out of a big hoard collection, huh? And then an even better coin, we have a cat bust, 1834 mint state 61 cat bust, graded by NGC. And this one has some beautiful toning as well. I've talked to some people who actually specialize in the I say specialize meaning they collect a lot of cat bust coins, and they buy, they sell, they send in to get graded, and a lot of people will say this should be a mint state 62 minimum. And one thing to notice about cat bust half dollars is on the left side, right here where my fingertip is, a lot of times it's all smushed down because that's one of the the higher low points of the coin. So it's not like fully pressed when the die hits it. Think about a 1921 high relief piece dollar. A lot of times in the hair of the piece dollar, since that's the high point, a lot of when they made the 1921 peace dollar and they're, you know, pressing it in, the hair would be all flat and everything, and it could still be like a mint state 64, 65 coin. But it's just because it was struck, and maybe there was grease buildup or something in the coin. So that's why that happens. And that happens if you look up, you go on the NGC or PCGS website and you look up some examples, or go on eBay of some mint state examples of cat bust coins. You'll see a lot of them right there in the feather details. It's all smushed down, you know, there's not a lot of detail right there. But this one has some great details for being a mint state 61. Really, really lovely coin right there. And another beautiful coin, Overton 103 variety, whatever that means, but it's a 1807. This is a Draped bust, $half, so graded very fine 20. I think it's a tad undergraded. The reverse is actually quite nice for a very fine 20. I'm trying to get it to focus without the glare. It actually has some beautiful toning on it as well. Like if I ever start sending coins in to do, what is it called? Or it's like you cross the grade or whatever, you can send it in a slab, and they can crack it out if they agree that the grade is a very fine 20, or if it's higher, you know, you send that way you don't have to crack it out and risk it. And also kind of it shows the grading company that, you know, it hasn't been cleaned or something. Of course they're going to grade it and see for themselves, but it still kind of gives them a basis of, okay, you know what, they agree or they don't agree. You get a little bit of hair details in this coin, nice face details, no scratches or anything. Like I said, some nice toning. I think it's undergraded, and I think this is a very marvelous coin for a very fine 20. I actually took a poll on the internet one time, actually twice, and I would say the average grade that people were giving for this coin was very fine 35. Some people, you know, said it shouldn't be any lower than it was. I think I didn't show the grade or anything too. I just showed a picture of the coin. I asked the people not what they think it got graded, but what grade do they think it should be. You know, and I covered up the grade, you know, put a post-it over it and posted pictures of it. Lots of pictures, mind you, and some videos. And the average was very fine 35, and the mode, meaning, you know, the number that came up the most, was also very fine 35. Remember that 4th grade math, mean, median, mode, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think it's a lovely coin. I really do. I'm show it off just a little bit more. I think it deserves to be in a PCGS or NGC holder. And let me tell you about, speaking of holders, Annex, I don't like your holders. I'm sorry, I don't like how it cuts off right there. PCGS, in my opinion, makes the best holders. Then NGC, then even ICG. Now, granted, I don't know why they got to do this little curve thing to differentiate themselves from PCGS, but okay, whatever. It's still the same style holder as PCGS. It just has this little curve to it. Not bad, but Annex, like, I would like your guys' holders if they just didn't have this little curve or dip in it. Like, why? Just, I don't know. That's just me. Don't like it. I really don't. So right here is I used to have actually a nice mint state 62 full head, but I don't anymore. And I got this at the last coin show in Jacksonville from the guy in Morehead City, of course. So this is a very nice full head designation. And I think this coin is undergraded as well. They say it's AU 55. And it looks every bit of mint state, in my opinion. Which this coin's price, its value would increase a good deal, because this is one of the harder coins to find. Let's pull out that other one. We got a mint state 62 plus on the left. And we've got an AU 55 on the right. So let's just, I mean, that's a really nice 62 plus on the left, mind you. You're telling me that's AU 55? Really? AU is supposed to have some details missing and, you know, some smudges or scratches or something like that. You're telling me what's AU about that coin? What is, you tell me what is 5.5 grades away from this coin to this coin. You tell me what is wrong with this coin that it is 5.5 grades, because 55, 58, 60, 61, 62 and a half. So, I mean, that's quite a bit of difference. I mean, however you do the math, it's a good ways away from being a 62 from here. And you just tell me what's wrong with this coin. Yeah, there's a little bit of chatter around the leg and everything, and I just know. You know, this is mint state 61 maybe, you know? Because, I mean, this is a really fine example of a 62 plus. I keep saying it because I think it is. If anything, there's a lot of good detail in this dress compared to this dress, too. That just amazes me. So this coin deserves to be in a PCGS holder or an NGC holder. Anything but this ugly Annex holder. And speaking of Annex holders, we got another one for you. We got this nice, this is a nice coin though. It's an 84cc, mint state 63, deep mirror proof like. Marvelous coin. You can see my finger's reflection in it. Nice frosted face on the Morgan. Got a little smudge right there. So I've always said with the deep mirror proof likes, or any kind of proof like or cameo coin, is like they scratch so much easier, or the scratch shows so much easier. Meaning if I was to like take the back of my fingernail and brush up against it, it's not really that it's really scratching the coin, but it would show all these markings because it's such a mirrored finish, right? It shows it to where if I have a coin that's not, you know, a deep mirror proof like, and I was to brush my fingernail against it, it wouldn't really show as much. So marks or blemishes or anything, they show a lot easier on a deep mirror proof like coin, which a coin grader, you know, would grade that coin a lot less, like a 63, or just, you know, they'd grade it down because of that, which I understand, I get. And while we're on Morgans, we'll go just to this, if you're wondering what a 1921 Morgan looks like, because they are kind of more rare in higher grades. There's so many of them, but this is, and I do agree with the grade for a mint state 65 for an ICG holder. I think it's a very nice coin. I've got a couple of these actually in a 65. I figure this is one of the nicer ones to show, and I also like the holder. The back is pretty flawless. It's a very nice coin. I like that. The end of an era, and it's got the peace dollar. But I don't have a 21. Well, I've got like 5 21 peace dollars, but none of them in slabs. So I figured I'd show this 65 1922. What a PCGS. And that's crazy is I have another PCGS in a 62. Like just another random, you know, peace dollar in a 62. And the 62 looks better than the 65. I don't think PCGS knows what they're doing sometimes when it comes to peace dollars. But then again, it all depends on the individual grader. I think some people are better at some type of coins than others, and we could probably all agree. Like, I'm pretty dang good at grading Morgan dollars because I spend an hour a day staring at them on eBay or Heritage Auction or the PCGS website, you know. And some people just, you know, they might have grumpy mornings or whatever the reasons may be. But this is a nice coin I got through Instagram. Got a little cheek chatter right there, which is probably why it's a 63. The back is pretty flawless. I thought there was a mark or two on the back. Those are just little blemishes away. They're not really marks. I say they're right there. You follow the light right there. Those aren't really scratches. They're, like I said, they're fingernail brushings. But I still think this should be a 64 or a 63 plus, just because there's those 2 marks right there. It brings the coin's grade down a little bit, but that's all right. I bought it for the toning. Here's a nice, I got this at the coin show as well. No, I didn't. I got this one on eBay. I was thinking of a different coin. This is a nice 81S, one of the most well-struck Morgan dollars. Not this particular one, but the 81S is probably known as the best struck Morgan dollar. Everything from 78S to 82S. They were always polishing and switching out the dies polishing the dies and everything. Beautiful toning on the reverse. Has like that, if you ever seen like someone's exhaust, you know, how it like changes color from the heat and everything, or you know, some metal when it take it like a blowtorch or heat to it. That's kind of what that toning looks like, but it's beautiful. And this is what a 66 Morgan dollar looks like, a mint state 66. A mint state in 1881 S 66 looks like, mind you. You could take like just pick a random date, like a 1884, you know, Morgan dollar from Philadelphia, and if it was to look exactly like this, I bet they'd say it was like a 66 plus or a 67. Because they're tough on these coins because they knew they came out so well. Let's see what we got next. This is one of my, I like this coin. I think it's closer to the $400 range because of the toning. What I like to say about tone coins is it's one of a kind. It makes a coin one of a kind because there's no other coin that's toned like this, or that's toned like this one, or this one. And I think that drives the price up a lot. People these days are starting to love toned coins. And the back is pretty much flawless except for right down here. Still beautiful, beautiful toning on this coin. I like how it has the yellowish gold color, and then you got like this purple greenish up here and over here. Very nice coin. I just posted that one to a Facebook group just to show off for toned Morgan collectors. Here we just have a nice 81S. Honestly, I feel like kind of got lucky with this grade, but it has like that almost cameo, or not cameo, but like that proof-like design, like reflectiveness. I think that's how it got the 64, because they weren't going to mark it proof-like, even though it shows all these little scratches kind of on the face, like these micro scratches. Like I said, it just shows so easily on a nicely polished die. And here's what a nice, I do agree with this grade though. I think Annex did a good job on this. This is a 65, it's an 81S, and it has some beautiful toning as well. I got this one on eBay. Remember that nickel I told you that got lost in the mail? I bought both of these coins at the same time from the same person. So I thought he would ship them together, but he didn't ship them together. And this one made it to me, and the Proof 64 Shield nickel never got to me. Do I know why? I have no idea why. I really don't. I don't know how one package gets lost and the other doesn't. Maybe it's because they scanned one package and, you know, they weren't paying attention to what they were doing while both packages were coming to the same place. But I think this is a really lovely Morgan dollar, to be quite honest with you. I think it's very close to a proof-like designation, but not quite. But if you were to put this beside another 81S in the mint state 65, just like an average one, people are going to take this one every time. Yeah, there's a lot of coins here. Not every coin, you know, in my collection made the cut. I just wanted to show off just a handful of coins that I like to collect, and you know why I like to collect them. I think it's cool to have one coin of each type in a mint state or higher. Well, nothing's higher than mint state, or you know, proof 60, mint state 60 or higher. Of course, this is an impossible coin to find. I've already turned down offers for $1,600 for it because I love it so much, and you know, I've got one of the only ones available for sale, at least in a decent grade. It's got a nice gold coin right here, pre-33 gold they call it. One of the more rare coins, and not rare, but one of the more recent coins that I picked up. I'm just really liking this coin, I really do. And one of my favorite coins is this low mintage Liberty nickel, and it's a very nice proof, very nice color. What else to show you guys again? I'll show you this one again. I like this one too. These two pair well together. If only they were the same year. Nice toning. There's a little spot on the, yeah, it's not on the coin. Beautiful toned coin. Blue and purple. That's a very, very cool combination of colors if you ask me. And once again, the coin that I think should be cameo. Like, you can see my finger in it pretty clearly. But, it is what it is, and it has some nice doubling on it as well. Got this coin right here. Beautiful, beautiful toning on it. And this way undergraded. I mean, just look at them. They're very nice coins. Undergraded, in my opinion. But let me know, what's your guys' favorite coin in this collection? Let me know why, or you know, if you got a top 3 coins, or if you think one coin is overgraded or one coin's undergraded, or just got something funny to say. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. I love this coin, this one here. I have a nice NGC example in a 64 red too. And we'll show off this one again as well. It's a nice 2-cent piece. Civil War era coin. Some nice red in it. I need to get me a Draped bust. Not Draped bust. Well, of course that, but I need to get me a large cent in decent condition. Maybe like mint state. I know they're gonna be hard to find and they're expensive. I was looking the other day in a mint state and with a red designation. So we'll see at the coin show. Maybe someone's got something. But yeah, just it's nice to pull out your coins every once in a while. You know, you bought them, you spend the money on them. Might as well pull them out and look at them. You know, because what's the point of paying all this money for them if you're just gonna put them in some box somewhere, and then 30 years later you gotta sell them? So it's like, why did you even buy it? You know, are you investing in it or what? But there's some fun things to invest in other than that. But it is a fun feeling when you do buy a coin and you open up the package and there it is, for sure. So I'll pull this back out real quick and show you guys an overview again. So yeah, just some marvelous coins. I do have a lot of bullion as well, and some fun silver and gold stuff to collect. But here on my table right here, this coin didn't make the cut. If it was a 64, I'd probably throw it in there. 78S, first year of the Morgan dollar. This one actually, the camera doesn't pick it up too well, but it has like a nice mirrored background as well, reflective background. Maybe it's just the angle of the camera, but it doesn't quite pick it up well. Reverse is pretty nice too. Well, now it made the cut because it's in the video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know, which coins are your favorite. If you think this quarter right here is undergraded. Well, when I look at it this way, no, I still think it's undergraded, but it's obviously not quite as nice as this one. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. You guys tell me. You can pause it. Yeah, I mean, look at the dress of this one. And then look at the dress of this one. This one's dress is a little bit nicer, in my opinion. Pronounced details. And really, it's just a... I mean, they're both nice coins, but geez, really? A 55? Really? A 55? Come on. Reverse is nice on this one. But the reverse is nice on this one. Like, what the heck? How is that a 55 compared to the PCGS 62 Plus? The feathers, the eagle, everything is nicer on this. Oops, too far. At least the belly of the eagle. Okay, well, no. This eagle is way better than this eagle. And this thing's the 62 Plus. Annex done messed up. They did. Because everyone likes to think PCGS knows what they're doing. And I don't want to say my coin's overgraded, but, you know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if you were to compare Annex, like the lower of the low grading companies, of the four, PCGS being the best, you'd have to agree that Annex messed up. Bam, beautiful coin. Very nice coin. I love that coin. Picks up great. What else we got? Marvelous toning. Remember, this one's a double-sided toning. It was kind of cool how they got the reverse slabbed. Probably because of the cheek chatter. If that cheek chatter wasn't there, I bet they would have had this on the front. But that's okay. Still a nice coin. Marvelous, marvelous. The only old green holder I got that I got out right now. Nice looking pre-33 gold. A couple smudges on the case, alright? Beautiful, beautiful proof shield nickel. I didn't realize I only dropped one coin that one time. It's a good thing I did because I'm making a coin video. Alright, well, I hope you guys have a great week. Have a great rest of your day.